There we go, we should be live. There we go, we should be live. Dude. There we go, we should be live. Dude. There we go, we should be live. Dude. How's my dude? There we go, we should be live. Dude. How's my dude? There we go, we should be live. Have we got mad echo? Oh. How's my dude? We got mad echo. I know why. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. My live will play to itself in background. That's why. My bad. Oops, drummer. Yeah, I had my stream open. Like an eater eight. Oh, we don't want a size 2 or a size 4. Flipping. We don't need that. So I just thought I'd get another go. Some live stream, see if we can do a bit better than last time. Because last time we did it, we didn't get much interest in it. But we can but try. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How's my dude? I've played this for that long, I'm genuinely forgetting the boutons. Get some spotty what what, spotty what what. Hopefully we can meet a few new people tonight, if not see some regular crew. Ooh, what are we guessing? What are we guessing? That fish is 100% going wherever it wants. Larry, bro. Come on, fishy. Get the ghosty. Yeah, I didn't really know how that video was going to go down, to be honest. Obviously, people that tune into fishing videos tend to want to see a bit of fishing, and obviously there weren't much, to be honest. But seems to be going down not too terribly, I suppose. Let's have a check on it. Yeah, it's performing just below average. Average, well, new average. It's not like it were in summer, but it's getting views, which is good. I think I had the start that I had to my channel were a bit too good. It's kind of given me false expectations of how the video should perform, and they're not all gonna hit a couple of K, are they? Unfortunately. That's going to bounce off that clip too far. It's not about that. Yeah, it definitely shows reality of the match fishing. Yeah, we don't all go out and catch £100 every match. That's for sure. Especially now in winter. In winter, it's absolutely diabolical, really. It's something I've got to learn is winter fishing. It's not like normal summer fishing at all. I've got to learn to scale down and scale down my tackle and bait and. No, I can't wait for spring and summer. I'm all wintered out now. Choking on my vapes, choking on my vapes. of a fish on. Could be a bit bigger than the first one. So. Anyway, it's nice to see a bend in a rod for once. Looks like a mirror. Zombie, how you doing, mate? Thanks for stopping by. How's things, Killer? How we doing? We don't got a fish. Nice mirror carp. Yeah, I'm doing really well, thanks, mate. How are you? Oof, I haven't had Punk IPA in ages. I used to absolutely guzzle that stuff. I want to have stuff tonight. Pepsi cream soda. Yeah, in my opinion, Punk is it's very good. It used to be my go-to drink. Witherspoons used to serve it. It used to be about £2.50 a pint. So I used to sup a lot of that after work when we went to Witherspoons on a Friday. If we can drop a bomb right in the middle of them two rods. Not far enough. Lovely. Forgot to tell you as well, Jen, I've been up your neck of woods today in Golka. I were going to nip down to Chippy, but by the time I'd finished on site, it was still till early, you weren't open. So better luck next time for features. Oh, gee. That fish were having none of it. Can't get these casts right at all. By the time I got back, I think it were about... When I looked on sat now, I was going to get to you for about 10 to 11. It was early. Why is my phone going crazy? Ahem. Right, this cast is... Here we go. On the bob. Why won't you reel in? I mean, Rod's screaming and you won't reel in. Yeah, I can understand. Johnny's got a grown-up job, and he can't be sat there watching some idiot on YouTube trying to catch fish. What is it? The fuck is this fish doing? Hopefully we can try and get a few viewers in lives and I can do a few more and make them a thing. But I do need to come up with a better, obviously because it's a laptop and I'm moving it in and out for work all the time. The setup is atrocious. Let me just send you a picture. Look at that wire management. You've got to love it. That's crazy. Yeah, let's not be out in his name getting him Sakura. Random man with naval intelligence leaks nuclear sub attack. Anyway, I'm not looking forward to putting all that away to ready to set my laptop back to work tomorrow. If anybody is watching, don't be shy, say up in chat. And if you don't mind, if you could all consider pressing like as well, because it does help a lot. And share. Yeah, and like, share, sub. All the good stuff. The messes are everywhere, it's just on my desk, but I've got everything plugged into a tiny little USB hub. I'll show you. There you go, wife. Getting me in trouble now. Yeah, I don't like that either, Charlotte, to be honest. It's chaotic. And I didn't plug them in any particular order, and I can see that they're all knotted up as well. So I might just unplug it and set it on fire until next time. Yep, just burn it. Unplug the laptop and just burn the rest. See, that's nowhere near as bad as mine, mate. Jesus. These fish are wanting some heavy feed. Yeah, Monday were a power hungry day, weren't it? Big time. I think I'm about 20 minutes into that video now. And I reckon about halfway through editing. Well, halfway through putting the video together, then I've got all after edits and timing and music tweaks and like that to do. Yeah, I think I've got about 20 minutes worth put together up to press. I'm having loads of people message me as well, saying, when's it out, when's it out, can't wait to see. I'm like, it's gonna be a while. But I am torn on going fishing at weekend. Today's frost massively put me off going fishing at weekend. So I can fish on Reza for free. I'm a paid my membership for a year, so I can fish up there for no. Got plenty of bait I could take, just buy some wiggly wobblers. But it's cold again. Like I said, when I got up this morning it was -3 and ain't nobody wanting to fish in that. Alpha, hiya mate, no need to apologise. Never late, always on time. Fashionably late, I think we'll call that one. That's it. Never late until you've missed it, and then if you watch it again on once it's uploaded, you're still not late. Anybody watching? If you haven't watched my latest video, I uploaded one today. It's just it were meant to be a live fishing match, but there weren't any fish. I'm convinced. If you just want to have a quick look at that, pop a tab, leave a comment. Always appreciated. I'm on here trying to catch a decent carp, and then if that don't work, we're going to go back to his faithful waters of Amsterdam Canal and try and catch some big pike. What's audio and video quality and everything like, Jamie? Is everything as it should be? Is audio good, acceptable? Oh, dude, you linked my video. Cheers, pal. Thank you. Yeah, Charlotte raises a good point there. It's nice and warm in this house. Where we were on Saturday were absolutely horrific. We started chopping trees down as well right pond, so it was just blisteringly cold. As soon as wind swirled, I was divering. I think the term shecking like a shitting dog describes it well, to be honest. It weren't nice whatsoever. Get rid of the subscriber list. It's doubling everything up as well. Let's get rid of that. Gone. Yeah, I know video on that webcam could do a bit better, but you know what I'm like with that window behind me. I can't go up. We're still not sorting any curtains or out. Until that's done, I think this is where it's going to be. Rod 2, on you go. Tell you what though, you need to have a word with your mum, Jamie. The fact that she's on my recent subscribers list, that's not good, man. That's not good. Tell you what, mate, if summer had carried on, I reckon we'd be there by now. Definitely. If summer had carried on. Or if I'd not lost out on some of the review videos that I were offered through that shop. I don't know if I've burnt that bridge. I really don't. I'm able to go back in and talk to them again or what. Nice linear mirror. A bit of fish fact, that's got the species is a mirror carp because of that line, perfect line of scales down its flank. It's called a linear. That's something you wish you never knew, innit? The independent tackle and bait in Doncaster, love. I'm just saying, I don't know whether I've burnt that bridge or whether to go back in and just explain what happened and see if we can get some reviews going off in shot just until summer kicks off. I messaged another big shop, a really well-known shop that's local to us in Sheffield. I'll not name names, not that anybody from that organisation will be watching or care if I mention it, but I'm just not going to. A message saying, you know, these are videos I've done. Had a really good response. Can I come and have a walk around your shop? And the reply saying, no. they just won't let me. Alright, yeah, oh, okay, that's a no then. Well, not really yet. Yeah, they are a very well known angling brand. And they've got their own social media presence. I don't think they want anybody. Yeah, that's right. They're big and they do their own stuff, so I don't think they wanted anybody encroaching on that. But I was like, mate, all I'm going to do is walk around and fill my shelves, but they didn't want none of it. I kind of just got it, no. I'm like, sand, nobody got it. Tempted to buy a buttonhole camera and do it anyway and be like, breaking inside, first ever seen, and see if they do me for copyright or like that. Killer. Next fishing session, depending what temperatures are like over the next few days, well, I said next few days, depending what temperatures like tomorrow, I might go fishing on Saturday, just to local water. The next, like the matches start up again in March, April time, so that's when I'll get busy again with fishing. Yeah, I touched a bit on my latest video that winter fishing's not for me. I'm still getting to grips with it. So at the minute it's a case of going and sitting outside for 8 hours in freezing cold. And obviously I drag wife with me as well, so kind of having knocked that head boat. Yeah, if I do go on Saturday, it'll all be filmed from chest cam and stuff like that. Yes, as soon as summer comes, then there's going to be a lot of fishing content. Yeah, I found one of the photos, and it was just a photo of my arm pointing at something, and the colour, the tan that I had were unreal. It looked like I'd been on sunbed. It was bright orange, absolute proper fishing tan. Can't believe the colour we got last year. Just sat fishing every fucking weekend. Right, Alpha, I'll make you a deal. Watch my latest video, drop a comment on it, and you can have one joke, but it has to be good. If it's a bad joke and I deem it as a terrible bad joke, then you're going to get a 1 minute timeout. And then I'll give you another chance to redeem it. And then if that's bad, you're going to get a 1 day timeout. Isn't the whole point of YouTube being a sellout? Isn't that what we're all hoping for? Do what we love and make some money doing it. Just some positive words, Alpha. You can't tell me to get a cap because I wear a cap on every single one of my videos. It's just not a flat cap. These activate boilers are doing well on this lake. That fish is off. No worries, Alpha. See you in 5. It's a tench. It's proper on one and all. A tench on a 15mm boiler. I'm sorry, I'm not believing that. A cap's a cap. £9 tench. Oh yes. You're making these promises, Charlie. We ain't got a flat cap. Rod 3 and run, so they're not liking fluoros at all. Let's try some bread. Bread on bomb. See, this is what I wanted to fish on Saturday. Bread and bomb. But no, they had other ideas, didn't they? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see how it's doing. Yeah, it's not doing bad actually, it's not doing bad. It's position 6 at last 10 with 91 views in 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Number 1's got 186. So yeah, it's not doing bad. It's doing a lot better than number 1, just in terms of click through and view duration. So I'll take it. It's certainly rescued that previous upload. And 50% of views have come from organic sources, so that YouTube browse feature. So we'll certainly take it. I am an apple bunny. You done it, Alpha? Nice one, thank you. What you poop. Alpha. Don't back him up on the flat cap thing. Right, Alpha, here's your lottery. Fire away that joke, but if it's bad, Yorkshire Walker's giving you a 1 minute timeout. If you get a 1 minute timeout, you've got to comment another joke. And if that's bad, I'll consider the next time out. I do think a day's a bit harsh. Yeah. Go on, what is a book club called that's stuck on the same book? Yeah. I think I'm going to allow that one. I think I'm going to allow it. Just because of the sheer close to the bone nature of that joke. So yeah, Alpha, I'll take that. Evening Slinks, how we doing? Thanks for dropping by, really appreciate it. How we doing, Slinks? How's your day been? Ooh, a mangled foot don't sound good. What's happened there? Stubbed your toe on a bed leg and bruised up most of it. No worse than a stubbed toe. I dare say some of my best swearing's been done after a stubbed toe. Oh, Jesus. I can't even begin to imagine what it would have felt like if I was stubbed my toe when I had bad feet. Jesus. Oh, God, just thinking about it's just kind of like, oh, turned my stomach a bit. That would have been horrific. Oh, they're not liking bread either. So what will they take on this line? Size 6, so it needs... Try a pop-up. Yeah, so last March we were fishing on a venue where last year I did really well, just using simple baits. And one of the best tactics in winter for decent sized carp is bomb, which is just a lump of lead that holds your hook bait down to the bottom, and bread. So what I planned on doing is fishing bomb and bread off at water, off at surface by about 6 inch. So all I took were corn, bread, and a couple of pellets. But when we got there, I checked rules, note about bread being banned, set everything up and I set it all around just fishing out and out, bread, bread, bread. 5 minutes before start at match, someone shouted up saying, "Just let everybody know you can't use bread." So we were all like, "Oh, you take it pacey." We thought we were joking because 50% of us had brought bread. So we ended up having to phone Bailiff, which is one of the blokes that's in charge at Pond. Yeah, he confirmed that a couple of weeks ago they banned bread, but never actually updated the rules. In my mind, if it's on rules board, then it's not a rule, but you can't argue with bloke who wants place. So it kind of just absolutely naffed my whole tactic up. I've not set out up to fish with any other bait really. I've not took any maggots, which is a school by every winter, but I basically went out to catch everything or catch note, and we caught note. Yeah, absolute massive cockblock. Evening, Stephen. How you doing, mate? Thanks for dropping in. We just thought we'd give these lives another go. Introduce a bit of something different to the channel with some fishing simulator, I suppose we could call it. So we're going to give these rods another couple of minutes. If we don't get out, I'm going to move back to Amsterdam and try and go for some of them big pike. Yeah, exactly that, Slink, as Jamie's just said. I'm sure we've all been through some sort of stage, shall we say, without going into too much detail. Yeah, if you ever need to chat, you know where we are. Try a bit of fishing law, run away from your rods, and then one more move. Oh nah. Right, let's change venues. No, absolutely not, Alpha. I can't see any one of us minding a quick chat if it helps at all. You 100% right what you said here, mate. Yeah, it's amazing what a good support network can do. 100%. So I need to set these rods up again. I really should set some tackle bags up, really. I want some of that. I want some of that. Then, I'll go with mackerel. Big fish only today, guys. Big fish only. Instant fish. Oh, that's what I like about. That's a zander. Yeah, it is. Yeah, fingers crossed for you there, Slinks. Fingers crossed. Ooh, the big mackerel's gone. Yes. How's it moving? Could be another zander, this one. Why? Oh, it's doing the weird reel thing again. There we go. Could be a pike. It's slowed down a bit. I think on what Stephen's just said, main thing for me is if you're enjoying it, if you're enjoying doing what you're doing, then keep at it. But saying that, I've had a bad run recently, or at least a bad run for how my channel analytics go. It put me off massively, but I think that's just the field I'm in, because unless you're reviewing a popular product that people want to see or you're actually fishing, then content just doesn't work for us. I think as long as I'm enjoying making videos, and I think I'm going to keep doing it. If things don't kick off massively, I probably won't put as much effort in or spend as much money doing it. No, I've been trying to force myself out fishing just to get a video, and it just don't work because obviously winter and you don't catch a lot. So if it don't kick off, then I'll probably stop that and just record the club matches I do every couple of weeks. But yeah, I don't think I'd ever pack it in completely. Like I say, if it doesn't kick off, it'll probably just get less effort. I mean, the video that me and Jamie filmed on Monday, well, me, Jamie and Charlotte, in terms of cost, that video cost me nearly £1,000. Now, well, that video cost probably over that when we think of equipment and everything and time I've spent editing it. But just on arranging the day alone, that were £850. Now, that money were raised, so it weren't my money, but it's bloody expensive getting good content. And yeah, for extra space on that plane, I'd like a seat to Turkey as well if you could. Yeah, Alpha, that sounds like sleep paralysis. That is, I've only ever experienced it once, ever so slightly. And that is a scary thing to have happen to you, sleep paralysis. Gonna bully this Zand in. There we go. Yeah, like I say, I had it once when I was younger, to a lesser extent than you've just explained. It was like, mine were probably less sleep paralysis, more an incredibly vivid dream where I couldn't wake up, couldn't move, couldn't do out. That is some freaky shit. Oh, Discord just notified me that I'm live. Thanks for that. I've just realised how I've just seen myself take a drink out of my can, and I've just realised how small my hands make these cans look. Yeah, I've heard that as well, Slinks. Now, unfortunately, well, fortunately, I suppose for me, my body tends to be awake at least 6 to 7 hours before my brain kicks in. I mean, this morning, perfect example of being half asleep. Went to get in my work van, and there's dustbins needed taking out, so I kind of just threw the dustbin out, put it on the side, and this woman kind of like had a snotty remark to me, and basically shouted at me like my mum would, and like made me move the dustbin. And I'm like, at that half asleep, I just kind of did it. Then as I was driving to work, I was thinking like, who the hell is she to tell me where to put my dustbin? It's probably a good thing I weren't fully awake because I'd probably give her a snotty remark rather than just moving it. Yeah, then all day I've been like thinking, you got done off a random old lady and you just let it happen. I wonder what I can put in this spot rod. I wonder if I can put dead guts in it or all. Chicken livers. Can. Guess I'm live. Probably as soon as I get a regular viewership on them, to be honest. But kind of, I don't want guests to come on and then it be absolutely dead, and that can be quite awkward. But as soon as we get a regular viewership, we'll definitely have guests on lives, 100%. I'm still hoping to eventually get the fishing dedicated podcast going. It's still in the back of my mind. Like I say, I've had a couple of people agree to come on. But again, I don't want them to come on and it be dead because it'll just put people off ever coming on again. It's catch-22. You're not going to get viewers without going live, and I don't want to go live if there's no viewers. So I kind of just need to get over the stream into an empty room fear. If it does start happening more and more, Alpha, or even if it just happens again, just have a read up on it. I'm sure there's cognitive things you can do to stop it happening. If it becomes a problem, it's definitely see a professional about it. Not like this peg to be this quiet at all. Bit of jogging. Interestingly, as well, Slinks, if you can do that, if you are dreaming and you can sort of consciously make yourself do something, it's called lucid dreaming. The more you practice doing that, the more you can control your dreams. I know when I was younger, I used to be able to control my dreams 100%. And to be honest, I can't remember the last time I dreamt. But when I was younger, I used to be able to control my dreams and make all happen I wanted in them. It was brilliant. Well, I genuinely can't remember the last time I had a dream, or obviously a dream I can remember. It's because I'm old as shit, and by the time I go to bed now, all I want to do is sleep, and everything just goes. I think we might have killed this peg off. Yeah, definitely I'm not old, but I certainly feel it. I'm 34 in a couple of weeks. Certainly feel old. That's exactly it's a calendar month today. 34. Oh, I have 100% got pipe and slippers mentality to the point I am currently wearing the most grandad pied pair of slippers known to man. I love them. Yeah, I think by the time I hit my 50, Stephen, I think I'll be a bona fide grumpy old man by then because I'm well established already. And like I say, I'm 34 soon. But having kids does to you, I reckon. I might only be 34, but I've got a 13-year-old, so it's aged me considerably. The industry I work in doesn't help. My industry is just full of grumpy old men. Well, just grumpy men in general, to be honest. It is a massively male-dominated industry, and they're all miserable fucks. A very smart move, Slinks. Very smart move. I think I've killed this swim. That's not good. We are going to go somewhere a bit tropical. We'll have half an hour on this work, and we will assess situations. I'm going to fish here. Just then, let me just have a look at the species because this is a Malaysian lake, and tropical fishing ain't my team. Dead baits. Dead baits from our piranha. Savoury boilers. Right. So we'll have a dead bait out in open water. Like that. And we'll have dead bait out in that bay. Right, catch you later, Stephen. Yep, we'll have a chat on Jamie's live. Have a good evening, mate. Drop that to a size 4. And we shall put on a savoury boiler. And cast that in this corner. Yeah, unfortunately not Friday Alpha. If it were Friday, I wouldn't be getting up for a busy day at work tomorrow. Wife, don't rub it in. I will come downstairs and kick your ass. Change your mind on that rod free. Don't like where it is. But this lake takes a lot of patience, so we can just chat for a bit now. Well, that didn't last long, that bite, did it? I didn't even see what line it was. I'm guessing 3. How was everyone's day? Mine weren't bad, to be honest, Alpha. Nice and busy. Very productive. Certainly can't complain. What about yours, mate? You been up to much college? The only problem with fishing this lake is there's a bird, and it sounds like there's a phone ringing all the bloody time. Thank you. A big head carp? Oh no, it's a little catfish. Little red tail. Literally watching paint dry. Oof. So is painting and decorating what you're wanting to... Well, I'm guessing it's what you're wanting to do when you qualify, if that's what you're studying, or in sort of an all-encompassing trades course. Nine weeks of each and choosing at the end which one to focus on. So what trades are they doing? Is it sort of plastering, painting, decorating? Is it internals, electric, joinery, plumbing, etc.? Or are you doing any sort of external works, bricklaying, groundworks? Yeah, I don't know how you can love decorating slinks. I hate it with a passion. But we recently, well, I said recently, we bought this house last year, and I employed somebody to come and decorate the whole house. I weren't touching any of it. When we sold this old house, we had to do a little bit of sort of like patch paint work, etc. Oh, I hated it. I painted tiny little box rooms and got face on with it. Bricklaying, plastering, paint, decorating, carpentry, and joinery. Whichever one you choose, they're all very, very good trades. From experience, I can tell you, bricklaying, you'll make a lot of money. You'll make a lot of money quick once you pick it up, but your body will be destroyed by the time you're 40. So I'm in construction management. I help run a groundworks business, so obviously we work alongside brickies quite a lot. And they're all incredibly rich and incredibly crippled. Yeah, getting into sort of trade work and physical labour, it was completely out of my skill set. I'm absolutely useless at all things DIY and tradie related, mate. So I went into management instead. They're all a trade for life, so whichever one you choose, there's no bad choice at all. If you do choose to go into P&D, make sure you drop me a business card once you set up, yeah? Because this house will need painting at some point, and I'm not doing it. So I'm going to give somebody a few quid for painting it, mate. It might as well be you. I think I'm going to have a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to call it a night. But one thing this has done, it's shown me that we will get a few viewers if we do go live. So if you have enjoyed it, just let me know in chat, and we'll try and do some more. If you want fishing games in background, we can have fishing games in background. If not, we can just have a chill chat stream. So let me know. Like I say, I want to start and do a few more. Yeah, there'll always be the talking bit will always be there, I suppose, won't it? So we can try and think of maybe another layout for stream, try and make it a little bit more half and half. Yeah, well, we can do that. But if a stream sort of does take off and we're talking more than we're watching fishing, I can always just sort of flick to this screen. Not that that camera works ever. Like this. Although this camera's aspect ratio is absolutely dog. We can always sort of have this one. This is what we're going to use for my podcast. And then we can always flip back to this. I might even do a few mobile streams as well, just try and catch some random viewers that way. But the main thing for me is you guys enjoy it, you guys stay watching, and we can interact. Oscar Alpha, so the podcast, let's just flick back to that screen. The podcast that we're going to set up is called Real Talk Fishing for Views. So there is actually quite a big, well, it's a small community, but big in sort of my circle of professional anglers and fishermen that do content creation, and it's starting becoming more and more popular. So there are podcasts that are specifically aimed at fishing. Some of the major fishing brands do really, really big podcasts that are successful. And there are obviously the podcasts that are created at content creation. But there's no podcast as yet that's aimed at fishing content creation. So what I wanted to do is set up a podcast where we get the professional anglers and the content creators together and just sort of talk about each of them. So this is kind of what I planned on it looking like. Obviously, this is just for when it's just me. And then we've got one with 2 cams, 3 cams, 4 cams, all of which we can just flick between when we get guests. We've had a couple of professional anglers that have just started going into content creation agree to come on. One of them's quite a big name in angling world at the minute. Currently a champion of a specific tournament. Johnny, how are we doing, mate? Thanks for dropping in. How's things? We have just hooked a fish, so we're going to try and land that. But we are if we aren't too far away at least. Yeah, it's a big fish. Big fish. Let's see if we can get this in. It's going to take a while. Apologies if I go quiet. Hi, Johnny! So I saw your message and didn't read it, so apologies on that. But yeah, I can hear. So it's not a big fish, but it's a big head carp. No, it's not a big head carp. I don't know what that is. But we have got the heartbeat, which means it could be a boss fish. The yellow bar around the red to green indicator is his line strength. We've kind of got to be careful as not to snap. It is close, so if I give me yank, there we go. Is it a boss? It's an ugly bugger, that is for sure. No, just a rare. A giant wolffish. Ooh, PC Live. PC Live. If you boot up, let me know when you're ready to go live. I'll cut my stream and I'll stream rage you. Yeah, if raids were a thing, that'd be brilliant. And the old Twitch raids used to be fantastic. Yeah, Alpha Jamie were telling me about that other day. Had people ringing him thinking they'd randomly left alive going. I'd ignore me, to be honest. For everybody knows when Jamie kicks up his stream, everybody needs to leave mine and go and join his. I'm not going to be here for much longer. Johnny, welcome to the world of hearing. How you doing, mate? You alright? Please, Rio. There we go. So hopefully this is a carp. I ain't caught a bigger carp here yet. Yeah, anybody who think I were on the view of hearing is overrated as well, because I'm very much like you, Alpha. I have very, very loud, very, very heavy metal music. Concentrate, Devon. Blasting in my ears way more often than I should. Oh, hello, Sydney. Hi, pal. Everybody say hello to Sydney. Oh, Sid, I can't see the screen, mate. So this is Sid, my big orange floofy cat. He's just woke up from his nap on my little co-pilot's chair next to me. And now he wants a cuddle, apparently. Steady. Yeah, Sid does have a penchant for biting fingers. He comes for cuddles, nuzzles you till you stroke him, absolutely pesters for a fuss. But as soon as he's had enough, he lets you know by biting. Which Jamie found out the hard way over there. Oh yeah, and if you're feeding him, he will mistake your finger for whatever food you're giving him as well. He don't discriminate. He will eat anything. Sid's our little rescue cat. Well, he's not little at all. He's bloody huge. I am it. He were a street cat, and one of Charlotte's friends' elderly relatives found him. Started looking after him, and he started coming in the house, but he was too big for her. Too big, too heavy. So we took him in. Little meat cat. She has got dermatitis. So it turns out she's really sensitive to fleas. So they don't think she actually had fleas. But as soon as one bites her, it kind of sets off a bit of an allergic reaction. So she's on a course of steroids and then a really intense flea treatment. So 300 quid later and 15 quid a month for the rest of her life. She should be alright. I've done a few blood tests because she's got a little pot belly. And it turns out she's just old and fat. But yeah, she's good. She looks ridiculous at the minute because she's got to wear a cone of shame. And because she won't keep a cone of shame on, she's currently got a buttercup daisy type flower cone of shame on. She looks utterly ridiculous. What are you doing? Oh yeah, her blood came back showing a little bit of overactivity in her kidneys, but vet didn't know if it was because she'd been off of water and not drinking a lot, or if it was just her age. But not to worry about, just something we've got to keep an eye on. But all in all, healthy floofs around. Especially this one. Not up with this one. We've got a fish, Sydney. We've got a fish. You're going to stay there while I catch this fish, aren't you? She's got some bleed energy. I can't keep up with it. But while I'm wrestling this fish, are the Streamlab commands working? Has hashtag points worked? Can't see chat properly. Mainly because I've got a great big 8 kilo fat ginger thing sat on me and trying to catch this fish. Now we're sniffing. Why ain't points working actually? Commands. Streamlabs, you are a moderator. There you go. Try again, guys. That should work now. I'm going to give it a go, see if it's working. I should have known it weren't activated because when I logged into Streamlabs it had forgot all my settings, so I had to set them back up. Yeah, CloudBot weren't on. Yeah, you're right. And still not working. Oh, Sydney, you awkward little shyster. You're right in the way, cat. There you go, they're all working now. Come on, mate. On your chair. So obviously the wife's points are a little bit exaggerated. So I do believe we tested the add points feature on Charlotte. Alpha, you're beating me in points on my own channel. What the hell's all that about? Yeah, I'm not sure how you're beating me on my own channel. Let me just see if all these are working. There, that should all be set up now. Okay, I'm going to have 5 more minutes. I do believe Jamie is getting ready to stream as well. So, Jamie, if you're there, are you ready to go live within 5 minutes and we can all migrate over to you? So, as you've just seen, Streamlabs have just announced Jamie's entrance. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to run, when we get the lives up and kicking, I'm going to run sort of a monthly competition, where whoever's got the most hours within that month can have an announcement for the following month. So Streamlabs will announce your entrance into chat if you've got the most view hours. It's not going to go on points. What I'll do, at the beginning of month, I'll make a note of everybody's hours, and at end of month, whoever's got most can have an announcement for the following. You bastard. It'll be live hours, that will. It'll be live hours, mate. Like I say, I do want to start being able to live stream quite regularly, just to sort of top up my view hours. So if we can incentivise people to just pop by, then I will. What I'm going to do, this is it feels like a big fish, so I'm going to try and play this one, and then we're going to hand over to Jamie. Actually, even a big fish. We're going to land this one, then we're going to call it a night, guys. Try and get some shut eye. Got a busy day at work tomorrow. Might go live tomorrow evening, probably a mobile live, something like that. And then we can all chat in Jamie's stream on Saturday if I'm not fishing. If I am fishing, I might even make it just a live stream rather than a video. So if you would like to watch some live real fishing, let me know and I'll pop a live on Saturday if I decide to go. Can't guarantee there'll be much action though, because like I said, this winter fishing is horrific at the minute. Nights Links, thanks a lot for dropping in. Hopefully see you on next one. It's been a pleasure. And we've got a nice little red tail to end as night's fishing. Yeah, guys, thank you very much for joining. It'd be brilliant to see you in next few lives. Like I say, if we do go fishing Saturday, I'll see you live on bank probably instead of doing a video. We'll do a live stream, so I can do them solo if Charlotte decides not to come. Jamie is going to be going live soon, so keep an eye out for that notification. Everybody jump in there and support him. And I will see you all on the next one. Catch you all later.